Well, welcome back to Shogun Total War 2, and it's the Fallen Samurai. Nothing special to show here. All I said was that I was going to recruit a ship in here, and that's exactly what I decided to do, wherever it is. Come on, let's have you. Thanks for the advice, by the way, about the, what was it, about the gunboats. You're quite right, they're rubbish, aren't they? I've looked at them in some detail, and they really are quite rubbish. Right, okay, well, let's do an end turn, find out what happens from there. Well, looks like he's found some resources to bombard one of our provinces. Go to, I think he's had a go at, so that will be a ship that's been hanging around there. I've detected one of his shinobi for some reason, somehow. In fact, before I send that in there, let's just get this ship up here, because that's the reason why I wanted that ship up there, wasn't it? So get him up there into position, and then see if I can assassinate somebody who we're going to get. I don't know, Matsura Ujitaka. Sounds good to me. Enemy assassinated. That's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Okay, fairly simple. You know what's going to happen. Don't even know if I'm going to show this battle. It doesn't seem a lot of point, really. It's all going to be a bit too easy. She's going to be bombarding him from a distance, I think. So in we go with these, first of all. Attack! They can't all reach, but that's not a problem, really. Let's just send in the ones that can. That should start the attack for me. The guns will come on as reinforcements. Just bring the rest of the troops over from over on the coast and join them up with the artillery there, and that should give them a little bit of protection, shouldn't it? Taking its time. Oh no, that's okay, we're in. Right, just continue siege for now, and then what I'll do is I'll bring in the other troops on there just to join in those. Should be able to reach there, shouldn't we, quite easily? Yep. Okay, I've chosen the right one there, haven't I? Yep. Come on, in you go. Yep, that's it. Okay. Right, well, I'm going to go into this battle now, and then what I'll do is I'll just show you highlights of this battle, because, like I say, it's going to be a lot of artillery, a lot of bombardment. In fact, we'll give them a little bit of bombardment to begin with as well from here. Can't do any harm, can it? 24 of those killed. Right, okay, well, we'll go in there and then sort out the rest. Like I said, I'll just show highlights of this one, I think. Well, I'm hoping to abridge this a bit. This is a battle replay. You can see the enemy has sort of packed all the men into this sort of area here, so it's quite easy for me. You see this here? Quite easy for me to target this area. Once I targeted that area, we could just blow everybody to smithereens, couldn't we? I've come into this right at the beginning, so I'm not sure. Well, I think it's going to take quite a while before the first blast goes off, but as naval support, as you know, in this, look, he's even bringing more down. If you look on the mini-map there at the top, you'll see that let's just get into position on here. It's a bit dark, isn't it, really? Can't see very well, but that's a pain, really, because it would have been nice to get a good close-up. But anyway, if you look on the mini-map up here... Oh, gosh, I don't want to affect that while I do it. Okay, I'm not going to be able to point at the mini-map, am I? Otherwise it's going to cause me problems. But if you look at the mini-map at the top there, and you look at the top left of the mini-map in that corner, try and keep an eye on these soldiers down at the bottom here as well, because that's where the artillery bombardment is going to come in as well. But anyway, looking at the top left there, you'll see that's where my reinforcements are coming in. My reinforcements contain my artillery. It's the only artillery I've got. Down at the bottom of the map, they're my original troops, obviously without any artillery. So I've got to bring that artillery all the way round, so that I can attack various parts of this castle. I want to take out, I don't know if you can really see it, but there are clumps of red, and they're his towers. One of them's the northern one, the one that's the furthest towards the top. Then there's one just to the southeast of it, and then there's another one that's southwest of it. There is a fourth one as well, but it's buried amongst all these figures that you can see in here. You know, there's all these people milling around. That one has to come out as well. So it's a case of waiting for the reinforcements to get into position, blowing these chaps here to absolute smithereens. Just see if I can pull out just a little bit. No, can't do for some reason. Why won't you let me? Yeah, okay. pull out just a little bit, just there. That might be better, mightn't it? Okay, so I'm going to blow these chaps up to smithereens, and I'm going to take out each of those different towers. Then what I'm going to try and do is move, well, what I did actually, I'm doing this in retrospect of course, is bring round my artillery into chosen spots where I can reach into that fort. One thing I do try in this battle is I try and sight my artillery, and this is when I realise that my artillery just will not get over the walls. It really won't. There are very few places where I could actually reach with the guns, and I just kept moving them around to get that one place again and again and again and again, until eventually I wore him down so much that he just routed basically. His morale just broke throughout the whole lot, and then we took it easily without any loss whatsoever to ourselves, which is, as you know, the traditional way that, well, traditional for me anyway, that I like to win siege battles. 'Cause as far as I'm concerned, if anybody's going to leave themselves all bottled up in a fortress like that, then they deserve what they get. I was surprised though, because like I said, up in that top left there I've got my artillery. That artillery has to move all the way south, not all of it, and then it has to move all the way east, so it's going all the way down and then all the way across to the right to find itself in positions. Two of the guns stay there, roughly there. They come forward a bit from where they are now, and you see that clearing halfway down. Two of the guns go in there, and then two of the guns go just to the right of my main line down at the bottom there, basically so they can take out the towers and then reach in and kill any of his troops that they possibly can. And occasionally some of his troops will come out routing, but I mean they don't pose any threat whatsoever. They literally are routers, so there's no concern there whatsoever. So it's quite an easy battle for me really. It's just an elongated battle. It just takes quite a long time, that's all. I noted actually, I wonder if it's going to let me do it now without going off the field here. You see that line there? I noted before the first bombardment went in how far that line went up, and I'd say it moves a good, say, 3mm with the first bombardment and 3mm with the next, so it goes to about, I would say, there after the two bombardments, and then of course from there it's all artillery all on the way in there. So the poor blighters didn't stand a chance, did they really? Anyway, I was hoping just to show the first one. Nothing else goes in, by the way. There's no infantry, no musketry fire, nothing else that happens at all during this. It's a shame I can't be this close and sort of pan out as well at the same time, but it's obviously not going to let me do that, is it? So anyway, normally it takes about 2 minutes, doesn't it, before the artillery is available. So I would have expected by now that the bombardment was going in, but it's obviously not doing, is it? Look at all that lot there, though. The other thing I found quite striking about this this artillery bombardment was that that I was able to target the men. I probably wasn't targeting the men. I was targeting the area where the men were. I pointed the artillery right in the middle of where those men were. I didn't need to find land. Previously, when I've aimed it at an area, I found that I've had to aim it at the land itself. Oh right, it looks like it's going to go in about now, doesn't it? Here we go. So, are we close enough to see this? There you go. Shame it's so dark, isn't it? Maybe I should have chosen the other angle. I should have looked from the other side, shouldn't I? Because the sun is obviously coming in from the other side, isn't it? You see that smoke that's gone down there first? That's like a tracer bullet. I don't suppose you call it a tracer bullet, but it's a tracer anyway. That's to tell you where they're going to go. Now at this point I expected him to move all his troops out of the way, and for some reason he just didn't. He stayed there. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to go off any minute. You're not going to be able to hear me anyway, so I'm going to shut up now while you hear the bombardment go ahead.
Their general has fallen!
Well, that, as I say, is only one of the bombardments that was due to go in. It was very devastating. I don't know if you can see all the bodies lying around there. There are quite a few lying around there. There are 16 out of 60, oh no, 46 out of 60 in that unit there. 161 out of 200 in there. 156 out of 200 there. 153 out of 200. 193, they didn't do too badly, did they at all, really? 186. This one over here, 36 out of 60. 176, 192. Anyway, that was just the first of the two, and of course after that we get the artillery fire as well. So we get all these guns finding themselves in position. Let's just go and have a quick look at those guns. By the way, his men stay in there as well. They don't move anywhere else. They don't get out of the way. They don't spread themselves around the fortress to avoid any more fire like that. They really don't. I had to get rid of my general, by the way, because he came on as reinforcements, and I didn't want my general on as a reinforcement. Yeah, the second general. I just wanted my first general to be on there. So I don't quite know where those guns are now, but at some point they should be moving themselves into position. Yeah, I think you can just about see them beginning to move, can't you? They're moving quite slowly, but they'll be moving, like I say, if you look on this mini-map down here, all the way around there. Two will drop off there. Two of them will drop off here, and then what we'll do is we'll just try and find different vantage points to take various places out. But anyway, that's about it really. There's not much more to see than that. The second bombardment is going to be very much the same as the first bombardment, the one that you've just seen now. I'll show you the bodies just before they're prior to surrender. On second thoughts, no I won't. What I'll do is I'll just show you this next one going, and then that could be it, can't it really, because otherwise I'm waiting forever just to show you what happened. I wonder if I can show it from the other side actually. Might be a bit more interesting to watch from this side, I don't know. Might be able to see some faces, I suppose. Okay, that smoke's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? That it's going to happen again. Oh, look at this lot.
Crikey. Their general has fallen!
Tell you what, I'm not saying this to shock anyone, just to sort of open eyes really, but just imagine what Guernica must have been like. You know, the German planes going in, attacking Guernica. Was it 1936? Was it something like that? I'm not too sure now. But, yeah, on a market day, you know, just a load of people milling around like that, tightly gathered, and then they just bombed it. You know, I mean that's just incredible, isn't it? Eh? I know, you know, there were military purposes for it, or so-called military purposes and all that, you know, but it must have been just absolutely devastating, mustn't it? It really must have been. 103 out of 200 there, 133 out of 200, 24 out of 60, 137 out of 200, 169. 132 out of 200. I think we looked at that one. 124, 133, 103. That one there. You can see how far down we've gone now after two of those, can't you? You know, so that's been absolutely devastating, isn't it? So you can see the way the rest of the battle went, and like I said, I put them on focused fire. I didn't have them on auto fire at all. Everything was chosen by me. So I lined up the gun so that it would fire there on focused fire. I lined up the gun so that it would fire on here on focused fire. The one that went all the way around the other side hit that one as well on that side, and then the two that came into here, they could hit the one that was over here as well. So all four of those towers went out, and then it was a case of finding positions very close, anywhere that we possibly could, where we could get some vantage, where we could take out the troops. In fact, the first ones to go were these up here, because for some reason I could reach in and hit those more easily than I could the others. Samurai Hero. About half an hour on from now, they come running out, routing. They really do. Oh, what are they there now? They are. Don't quite know what they are. Are they running away? What are they? General. It says 41 out of 60, doesn't it? There, they shouldn't be running away. I don't know where they went to. I really don't remember them coming out at all. I don't. 41 out of 60. But they're eager. So I mean, I've no idea where they're heading off to at all. Do they actually do anything? Nothing came out as I remember. Nothing at all came out to attack me anywhere. So let's have a quick look and see what happened to those. They came out of a gate, didn't they? Interesting. I don't even remember noticing those. I really don't remember. That's astonishing, isn't it? Some horse came out much later. They weren't very happy. Not in combat. Oh, hang on. Oh, they're just horses. They're riderless horses. So what he's done is he's dismounted his general, hasn't he, inside there. So that's all that is. They're just scared and running away. So that's all that is. Okay, so he's dismounted his general. Once you dismount your general, your horses run away if they're scared. You know, I think that's what that's all about. So, okay, so it's just a case of getting into position now and then blowing up the rest of them, and then I'll take you back to the battle map, and you can see we've taken the place for absolutely no loss whatsoever. You could see with 2 bombardments like that going in, it's taken it from here, I would say, to there. So with 6 guns firing over a period of time, it wasn't too much to take it to almost there, and I still had a couple of guns left to fire because I targeted my guns. There's no way I let them fire with abandon. Basically, I chose targets with them. They could only fire when I was sure they were able to fire, and you can imagine the explosive shells that I could get in amongst these here as well. You know, so as long as I got them into the right position, I could really do a fair amount of damage here. And sometimes I couldn't hit these in here at all. I could only hit these or just those, and the spillover from the shots that I was placing on those were hitting these as well. So it was a mess, really. I had too big an army for too small a place, really. Mind you, it looks big, doesn't it? Look how big that is. Why didn't he spread that army out around those walls instead of clumping them together when I've got masses of artillery? I think, although the AI has improved significantly in this, I think this is very silly of him. I really do. I mean, he should have brought some horse out and attacked the guns whenever he had the opportunity. He should have, like I said, lined the walls, opened his order, done anything. But no, he's just clumped all his troops and allowed himself to be blown to pieces. So, a bit of a minus for the AI there on that one. So, anyway, I'll show you the taken town, shall I? Well, it's going to seem like seconds to you, but it seemed like an absolute age to me. Been to the GP today, been all over the place. Anyway, that battle, you see, I did it on a... Anyway, let's get sorted out first before I start moaning about all the things that's happening at the moment. Let's get this one done here first. You're becoming my agony aunt, you know. It's not good, is it, really? You're going to get sick of me. Let's repair all of these. I start telling people about this sort of stuff so they sort of know what's going on and why there are delays, and then I sort of get into it moaning about it all the time, don't I? Right, okay, that's that. I also wanted to sort out these geishas. Where are they? Here. Because I'm not doing anything with them, they're just a waste of space, aren't they, at the moment for me? Well, certainly the way I'm using them anyway. So where is that one? She's all the way down there, so let's see if I can get her maybe up here somewhere. Somebody said, oh, I've uncovered somewhere that's got 9 territories. Maybe I have, don't know who it is, but I need to... What about this one? Oh no, that's the one that's moving. This one?
I will find rest here.
I will what? I don't know. I don't know how anybody ever goes for these geishas, do you? Wouldn't seduce me. It looks like that Chalky or whatever it's called off the Simpsons. Is it Chalky? I don't know. Whitey or something, I don't know. You know, the clown? Certainly can't imagine being seduced by the Simpsons clown, to be quite honest with you, but is it seduction they do, or is it enchantment do they call it? I don't know, but sure it all comes down to the same thing in the end. Right, okay, I think that's all I need to do on there now. Yep, okay. Yeah, GP's given me some stronger painkillers because it's going to be 2 weeks before the dentist can do any proper work. I'm not sure if I told you that in the last video, but I've slept at least once since then. I had a long 1 hour video that I did, that's the last one. And I've done part of this video already while I was uploading the other one, so I presume I was doing that yesterday. It's Thursday now, so I'm sort of losing track of time. Oh, he's gone out of my way, hasn't he? That's a pain. Enemy raid hidden. Hey? That's weird, isn't it? He's gone up there, and then he's come back down there again. What a strange thing to do. I'm going to repair that anyway. Don't know why, because I can afford it, I suppose. So get that repaired, and I'm going to persuade him to come over to the dark side. I wonder if he'd go into there if I didn't have any men in there. No, I'm not going to risk it.
I will test their honor.
I will what their honour? You've got to come to my side. Enemy troops persuaded. Brilliant. You have to, because we're pro-emperor. Oh dear, look. Left some behind.
Your order,
Not good.
Destroy them!
64 of them. Oh dear, things are not looking good for them, are they, really? 136 of them. I've got these. I've got a garrison that's big enough to handle them, plus those troops in there, so I'm not going to worry about those anymore, I'm afraid. I'm just going to get my troops out of here and get them somewhere useful. I don't know where I'm going to send them to, but yep, put those on there. Probably do with getting those spear infantry off there. Not sure they're really needed. Come on, hurry up, what are you doing?
Without delay.
Yep, thank you very much. Without delay, I think it said on there. One thing it did do was delay, wasn't it? So, okay, let's put these on as well then. And I know the place probably isn't going to be very happy, but I don't think that's going to make any difference really to me. Come on, why are you not there? Right, brilliant. Don't know where I'm going to send those to be quite frank, but let's see what sort of ships we've got in there. Gunboat, 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 gunboat. They're not very good, are they? So I'll add those ships then to this one, because this one's a better one. Okay, and then these have got wooden corvettes amongst them, so they're a little bit better, aren't they? So I don't know where I'm going to go with these, but I do need to get them mobile, and I've been told that the Satsuma are likely to be the backstabbers in all this, but I'm allied to them, so maybe it's not going to be the case at all. I don't know.
Impossible.
That is impossible. Oh, I got both accents there, didn't I? I got the Japanese one and I got the British one. Cool, it's a real southerner, that one, isn't he? Eh? Right, okay. That one through to there as well. And already blasted him. I don't think I'm going to do anything with him, you know, to be quite honest with you, because I don't think he can go anywhere. You see, I've got a zone of control. Or have I got a zone of control? Certainly got a zone of control here, but I've got those troops next time to take him out with anyway, haven't I? So I'll just trust to those, I think. Right. I think that's about it, really, to be honest. Plenty of money to spend, but I want to spend it on these artillery places when they're ready. You see these here? 3 turns. I'm hoping to get those artillery places all over the place, so I get some really, really good quality guns around the place. Okay, so I think that's about it. So we just end the turn on that. It's a bit simple, wasn't it, really? Sure, life should be more complicated than that. But, nope. Okay. Right, be interesting to see what he does, isn't it? You know, that one single unit down there. I didn't show a great deal of that battle, so I should have plenty of video time left to deal with this guy. It's going to be a small, quick battle, isn't it? I reckon I'm up to less than 25 minutes by now. Like I said, I've lost track of the time because of the, you know, the different days that I've been doing things. So it looks like there was an army. Perhaps approaching my territory. She can't persuade people to come over, can she? Maybe I'll persuade that other unit as well to join me. Oh Lord, he's going to attack me. Now that will be a laugh. Oh look. I think the auto-resolve will give me a 0 on that, don't you? But it's the first fort that I've defended, so I'm going to have a little bit of fun and just watch him dash himself against the walls. So I'll bring you in, and then you can watch the crass stupidity of all this, I think. Well, here we are. Don't expect anything very interesting to watch, but it's my first defence of a fort, isn't it? So, well, since Shogun, well, since Fall of the Samurai anyway. Oh, have we hit somebody already? I think we have. I haven't even changed the formation. I'm just in the original formation that was given to me when this was all set up. So I'm just going with that. Is this firing? Yeah, 134 out of 136. This gives me an idea of how many these killed, doesn't it? I suppose. What's he got now? 132, 131. Yep. He's winded already, so it's not good for him. He's probably going to take this place. I don't mind him taking that place, of course. What's he got now? 128? I'm not even sure he's going to make it, to be honest. I'm not even sure if he'll make it over the first wall. Yeah, he might do. Yeah, he's taking this place. Okay, what's he got before he takes that? 124. So he's lost about 10, hasn't he, getting there? Maybe 12. 123, he's lost 13. Yep, that's filling up now in his favour. But I think we're too far away to be worried about that, though.
The enemy have claimed the tower, sir!
Yeah, big deal. Okay, he's coming up this way next. My men are... I don't know where my men are. Where did he put my men? Up here. So he's got to get up another terrace before he gets anywhere near me. He's got to get up this one. What have I got in this one here?
The levy's ready,
Line
sir!
infantry. I think they're all probably part of the same unit. Oh, we're firing already. Right. That's because he's trying to get over here, is it? Right, okay, he's down to 120 now. And he's steady but winded. 118, 117. What's he going to do? Form up? Or is he going to try attacking? What's he going to do? Tired, encouraged. Encouraged by a general? I don't quite know why he's encouraged by a general, but anyway. Okay, it looks like he might be thinking about coming through the gate, doesn't it? Okay, where's the gate then? Here? Yeah, he's going to try and go through that one, isn't he? Let's have a look. Well, it gives me an experience of what the AI will do anyway, doesn't it? Oh, no, 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 he's going to climb the walls. He's going to climb the walls. Oh, dear me. What have we got here? Levy, spear levy. What are these guys? Levy garrison, spear levy. Levy garrison. Let's put these on those walls then. Check. No, no, let's not. Let's just get my... Oh, that's it. Oh, well, there you go. Well, I must say, I think those towers take a lot more of my troops when I'm attacking than they did of his, but let's have a look here. What have we got? -7. Let's see if my Ishin Shishi can settle those a bit. Ishin Shishi can. Hey? Why haven't you gone into there? Rally Populace. Cost nothing. Yes. Right, okay. -3. So these chaps should be enough to steady the place, shouldn't they then? A little bit of luck. Perfect. Green. We're even on a +1. Wow! Well, that's brilliant. Okay. So, Navy's on the way. Place is settled. I think that'll do it for this video, don't you? It's probably around about half an hour as well, so shouldn't be too bad. Do you honestly think the Satsuma are going to... where are they? Down here. Do you think they're going to try stabbing me in the back? They're allied to me, though, you see. I think maybe that's why they haven't done it, you know. Because they're my ally. What's happening here? Hey, in fact, what's this? I haven't looked at that before. Ah. And there's the British one. Different hubs, aren't they? I haven't noticed those before. Right, okay. Satsuma are attacking these here. I suspect that they're Empire troops, you know. They're pro-Emperor. I wonder why they obviously didn't want me to be on their side of them, did they, when they went into the attack? I could help protect them though, couldn't I, in that? Who are they? Tanagashima. Tanagashima? Who are their allies? Tanagashima. Or Tanagashima, probably. Where are you? Here you go. Tadagashima. Enemies are Satsuma. Trade partners are me. They haven't got any... Right, integrity is sufficient. They're very friendly. Meagre prosperity. Maybe it's not an area I want anyway. Right. Do I want a more powerful Satsuma? I think Satsuma have got these two places already. They would then, of course, have a third, wouldn't they? Anyway, that's thinking time for me. Let's get these videos that have taken... this video, rather, that's taken about 2, maybe 3 days to do. Completely lost track of the time here now. We can decide where we're going to lead these men to. I don't know if we just drop them on the coast here and pick off these places, or whether we go down there and rescue this place. I could even, as an ally of these, go in there and take this, couldn't I? Yeah, that would please them. Not. Okay. Yeah. Okay, anyway, let's get this one up, and let's hope these new painkillers that this GP's given to me work wonders. I suspect they're not going to. I want 2 weeks worth of this. 2 weeks? Not only that, it says... you know, if you're feeling a bit drowsy when taking this medication, don't operate any machinery. Great. I've got orders mounting up for bandoliers, you know, and I've got other stuff that I want to be making as well. And then I get this warning. So isn't life marvellous? Oh dear. Never mind. Okay, I'll get this one up as soon as possible. Hopefully this should be up Thursday night, if not Friday morning. Thanks for watching, folks.